January 23rd. So, things are getting interesting with Iran. The oil embargo that the U.S. is putting on Iran is going to take away a lot of oil. Let's go take a look and see how much oil is going to be taken out. Well, as you can see, that's quite a bit of oil. This is going to be interesting. How are we going to know whether we've passed that point of where there's too little oil and too much demand? I'm thinking we're pretty close to it, but this will really, honestly, be more of a test of whether we're there or not. Because if we're really there, I'll show you another way we can test it. Let's go back to the website. As you can see, this is Brent crude oil futures. I use Brent I always use that one just to see what the prices are. Now, as you can see, during the day, we're actually going up throughout the day. Let's see what it would look like in a month. Okay, that's a month, so it rose up high here and it's steadily going back down. Now, let's look at a year. Okay, here we have a year, and you'll see that it went way up here in May, and then it started this up and down, up and down, up and down, right? Right now we should be going down. Alright, so we should be going in a downward spiral if we follow all this. Now, we'll know whether Iran's oil, the embargo on Iran's oil, is making a difference when you see this go up. You know, it goes up instead of back down like it's doing here. So, when we look at the day one, as you can see, here's the line that it was up, but it is steadily climbing when it should be going down. So maybe we're going to see something happen here. If this keeps going up, then we know that we've got trouble. So my question is, do you think that Japan and China are going to enforce the embargo? I think kind of just the opposite, really. Let's talk about what happened when the U.S. found out about its oil leaking under Iran's sand. They got really pissed, and like Iraq, they're going to go after it. So that's what is going to happen. Why are we going after Iran's oil? Excuse me, the U.S.'s oil under Iran's sand. Why are we going after it? For the military-industrial complex, of course. Because so many of these companies went public, they have to make a profit every year, more and more, more and more. So they need more and more ammunition sales, weapons sales, you know, you name it, anything to do with the military, including supplying all these militias and black site groups and whatever else that the CIA and FBI and all the other groups are waging war around the world. Iran would make quite an increase in profits for about 20 years, and we'd also get all the oil. So it would be quite a win situation for the U.S. Military-industrial complex. Now, in the meantime, what's going to happen if we find out that Iran's oil really does get shut off? That's too much oil to be shut off if we really are out or getting close to that point of not enough oil for too much demand. That's really pretty. I just found that. It's just growing out here. There's some more. I just don't see how China would do anything except get more oil from Iran. So I just don't know about how successful this embargo will be against Iran. And what's going on with Iran's threats and then not carrying out with them. They just let a carrier waltz right by. I mean, what can I say? Alright, so I'll keep posting on this, and we'll find out what these numbers look like tomorrow and even the next day. If it comes up really fast, I'll put in another blog, but really I don't think anything's going to happen for at least a week. And if it goes down like it should, like the patterns it has been doing, then you know, I kind of think we have more oil than we thought, and it may be 2 or 3 more years before we even get close to that running out point. But if it really does start spiking, then I think we really are there. So keep checking back. And by the way, we do have a new store on Pink Barrio. I'll put it on the. I'll put a link right here on Pink Barrio and on YouTube. Till next time.